May I now invite it way forward from AGA perspective.
Good morning. It has been a great pleasure for AGA
to be able to partner with Malawi Law Society on this big, auspicious event. It's been the first time. I think we did actually say that we do have a memorandum of understanding with them, and therefore definitely very ready to move forward, partner, collaborate, and understand what are the needs of the Malawi Law Society from an AGA perspective. In this particular case, we were able to take part in the theme, the stream that actually looked at wildlife and human trafficking. AGA actually does cover other areas as well. So obviously there's expertise in terms of money laundering across the whole transnational crimes, various of those, whether it's cybercrime, whether it's drug abuse, any type of crime that really crosses borders, AGA is ready to tackle. So we will be actually engaging further with the Malawi Law Society, saying, can we understand what are your needs? And we would like to support, we would like to partner, and whether it's the two streams that have taken part in today, or whether there are other areas that you're interested in, we're ready to look at that and consider how best we can come in. It has been a great pleasure. We're very happy to be a partner, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much. 2 minutes, comments, clarifications on how the society is working with AGA and the promise of continued partnership.
Thank you very much. I think it would be a good idea to actually seek technical assistance from AGA-Africa and incorporate them
in our CPDs,
which are relevant to the professional development of the lawyers per se. We're always ready to learn, right? Particularly when in relation to cross-border crime and cross-border activities. And I think we should incorporate them
in our CPD
programs. I think that'll be quite useful.
All right, interesting proposal there. Anybody else? Thank you very much. Now we can hear from Mr. Majamanda, former president.
Thank you once again. So my suggestions were
the resolutions themselves. A very good point being made that yes, we have these key resolutions, so what next? And therefore, we will take the advice that we catalog the resolutions, make sure we have responsible persons for each of the resolutions, and account on what has been done at the next conference. Thank you very much. I hand over to the chair of the session. Thank you.
Thank you for taking us so well through that process. Another round of applause. At this point,
it is my honor to invite our chairperson, the chairperson of the Malawi Law Society, Mr. Barton Mhango, to give us the closing remarks and close the conference. Over to you.
Senior Counsel.
there's Senior Counsel Shabir Ratif, Senior Counsel Mordecai Msisha SC, Senior Counsel Subjani, Christian Subjan, Senior Counsel Alan Chinura, senior members. I'm able to recognize Mr. Msungama, Mr. Chakwanjiro.
The TPP, I'm able to recognize you.
Yes, I'm trying to mention everyone. Mr. Rikongwe, somebody say Mr. Rikongwe. And Mr. Sorry, why am I? Mr. Kariwo, sorry, Mr. Kariwo. Maureen Kondo, oh, sorry. Former Minister of Justice, Samuel Tembeno. you know the problem that you want me to start mentioning people. Ralph Muhone, you
Mr. Mwangulu, you are not a senior. He's raising up his hand. Tosume Mwangulu is raising up his hand. Yes, I mentioned them. Professor Kanyangoro, our colleagues from United States, Sean Khan and your colleagues, former presidents from Malawi Law Society, Mr. Soko, Mr. Mandaram Grasso, Mr. Benjamanda, Mr. Johnson, but I didn't see him here. Oh, he's there. He's talking. I'm going to grab my lip. I've already started mentioning them, so I really apologize that some of you are up there. I may not mention you. I'm really, really sorry. Ms. Monigo, Ms. Monigo, I've mentioned you, Mrs. Monigo. I've mentioned you. Actually, sorry. I think I have.
Maureen, I've mentioned you. The ED of Malawi Law Society. Gift Chikwagwa, our colleagues, representing our colleagues from the AGA. Members of the executive committee, headed by myself, of course, and the vice president, Mr. Patrick Mpaka. Thank you so much, all of you. I think I would not want to blow our own trumpet, but I'm happy to report that we have received some positive feedback regarding the manner the conference has been organized. History will record that for the first time in 2020, we've managed to conduct a multi-stream conference.
We're trying to build on
to something great. Learned participants, I said in my welcome remarks that I'll be judged wrongly if I don't attribute all this to the people that have been working behind to put this together. The organization of this congress has taught us once again that teamwork is the solution to everything. The executive committee, the subcommittees, and the secretariat have been working in a good coordination to have this thing put together and systematically. A particular mention I always mention that the work of the Research and Publications Committee, it's a new committee, just put up this year, but it has done very wonderful work, headed by Professor Dr.
These people are wonderful. Thank you so much, both.
And your team, the chair, Dr. Gift Makanje. Let me also make a particular
mention to our colleagues and partners from Attorney General's Alliance Africa.
When we signed the MOU with them in April 2019, I invited people. I think I sent an email to come and grace the signing ceremony. I think people we thought that we were just laughing about it. We were just making noise for nothing. But we are happy that here we are able to see our colleagues come and join us to organize this conference together. Some doubters think that these people have just come from Lilongwe. No. They flew all the way from the United States on Tuesday to come and participate at this conference.
And from here, they are flying back to the United States. They are not going anywhere. They came only to participate in this conference. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much.
We consider that as an honor to ourselves. We hope and expect to have a continued relationship. I think Senior Counsel Shabir Latif has mentioned that we should build on that and put you in our programs for CPDs as we continue. I think we're working together with a gift that will be done. Let me also preempt, maybe this is the right time to preempt, that we will soon be officially announcing that Malawi will be hosting the Study Growers Conference next year.
So we are happy that the manner of the organization of this conference is giving us a platform
to host that international conference. We hope the work that has been so far organized by our colleagues from Research and Publications Committee will try to build a very strong ad hoc organizing team. In 2013, Malawi hosted the SADC Growers Conference in Lilongwe. That time I was a rookie, but I was in the organizing committee in 2013. I just come from school, but I was headed by Senior Counsel Samuel Temben. He was the chair of the organizing committee.
The SADC Growers Conference. I was in that committee. Plus the John Stones Banda, I think Kumboso, maybe Doss, I think was also there. So we hope to execute that conference.
And with this platform, I think we are ready to host a big conference like SADC Growers Conference. There are some issues that have been raised up in this plenary this morning. These are something that we should be able to consider as executive committee. The manner, rather the theme of the conference, I think Council Ralph Mahon has raised about it.
Whether it was a topical issue indeed this year, but as we just find that there have been changing issues or evolving matters in our legal practice and legal profession, we thought these were the right thing to discuss. Elections issue, I think I agree with Prof. It would have been a good point of discussion. It would, but maybe not yet. People's hearts are still up and down. So we think it would not have been better to come here, ask Kongo Soko, making an argument against Samuel Temben. I think that would have not been good. The emotions are still high. So let's wait that for some time. I recognize that, sorry, I will not take too much time. I recognize that the general organization will have made challenges, and I've been able to meet some people that I've personally apologized to. That, first of all, something that has been raised here is that maybe the time allocated to
the presenters has not been enough. We do accept that, and I think from the framework of our conference and AGM is that it takes place in 2 days, so we are trying to accommodate everything in that. And as also said by Professor, is that we ourselves somehow contributed because we are coming to conferences late, but that's something that we can take the blame for. We apologize for that. We'll be able to improve on that. That the time at least allocated to the conference paper presentations should be enough for people to execute to exhaust their issues. But on a particular note as well, and for those that have been affected, I wish to apologize on behalf of the EXCO that we tried to introduce this year the online registration. I think that somehow met a hitch with regard particularly to accommodation. I think some were given raw deal in terms of the room that they booked. So I've been able to meet some people that have personally apologized, but others I may not have met you, but we are sorry for that. It's something that we are trying to build on. I think it's a good thing. We register online, everything is streamlined together
through the Secretariat. If people have got other views, I think they are able to, we should be able to come to the Secretariat to give us guidance how we can improve things as we're working together. But we tried our best to say,
let's try to create an online platform so that people can register online. Where we have made challenges, as I'm saying, we should be able to improve. So for those that have met, I know Madam Linda, she approached us. We apologize for you that the challenge that you made, and some other that may have had those challenges. The resolution from the conference that our team, the Research and Publications Committee, should be able to take up the papers, peer review them, and they will form a basis
of the journal that we'll be able to produce in the near future. I think some of these things we'll be able to discuss at the general meeting. All in all, let me thank you very much that you came.
Participated, full participation, good comments, questions that were raised, all those things I think will consolidate our discussions. And looking at all of you, we are very happy that we are able to move together as one Malawi Law Society. Some may not be
members of Malawi Law Society for this conference, but we invite everyone that are able to come and join us at the general meeting which is starting at 11 o'clock. Where something that where we need to make resolutions, we'll be able to make there. For now, let me thank you so much, and those that are traveling back,
please travel safely, and see you next year. Thank you so much.